Free-to-play games in 2025 are no longer just cheap mobile tier distractions. Some of them are now pushing visuals, combat depth, and world building that legitimately rival premium $70 releases. But at the same time, the industry is flooded with shallow time killers and lazy cash grabs. So this list is filtered with precision. These are the top 10 strongest, most high-quality free PS5 games you can actually play or expect in 2025. Titles that respect your skill, deliver real gameplay weight, and don't feel like disposable side content. Let's hit straight into it. Weathering Waves delivers the kind of combat system that actually demands mechanical skill. Perfect dodges unlock bullet time, slow-mo counter windows. Parry timings are razor tight, and the game refuses to carry you with auto combat nonsense. This is pure reaction-based action design. Some players argue the open world isn't as emotionally dense as its competition, and the localization at launch was rough. But the gameplay flow is so kinetic and expressive that when you're locked into combat, it fully feels like a premium paid title. If you want something that rewards mastery, this is your entry point. Path of Exile 2 is the definition of dark, ruthless ARPG brilliance. And the best part is that it is still completely free to play, with zero pay-to-win systems, fully respecting hardcore RPG players. Think Diablo-level visual fidelity, but with far deeper build customization. It's brutally complex, but that's a compliment. Every character is handcrafted through endless skill web combinations. No two builds are the same. The only purchases are cosmetic, the difficulty is real, and the atmosphere is oppressive in the best possible way. If you want a deep, unforgiving RPG that feels premium from the moment you start, this one sets the tone for what free really means in 2025. Skate finally returns, and the movement physics are everything fans prayed for. The feel of the board, the analog precision, the ability to chain lines with flow and style, perfect. It's pure art in motion. But outside that core gameplay, things get divisive. The progression has clear Fortnite energy, with long grinds to unlock cosmetic loot and a constant sense that the economy was built to push engagement loops. Still, if you love the motion, the board feel, the satisfaction of landing tricks, Skate is undeniably one of the most satisfying free titles to experience on PS5. The physics alone justify its place. One of the most ambitious free open-world RPGs coming to PS5, delivering a huge historical fantasy world with both combat and lifestyle simulation. Yes, you can be a warrior, or a physician treating real diseases via card-based mini-games, or a charismatic negotiator avoiding law punishment by manipulating NPC testimony. Thousands of points of interest, living societies, dynamic bounty systems. Early beta testers spent 40+ hours and still weren't done. Minor concerns remain about animation fluidity, but the ambition and simulation depth make this feel genuinely next-gen. This is not a lightweight project. Sea of Remnants, a surreal ocean exploration RPG with heavy pumped surrealism, visually striking, aggressively artistic, and nothing like traditional pirate games. You're navigating a world built on death and rebirth loops, in a sandbox city where you can run shops, cook gourmet meals, gamble, play board games, and recruit over 300 companions with branching storylines. It's massively experimental, and not for players who want traditional structure, but its originality and identity are unmatched. One of the most visually bold and conceptually fearless free releases lined up for PS5. Delta Force, Hawkeyes. Tactically interesting, fast-paced military FPS that blends battlefield-scale chaos with Call of Duty-style punch. Vehicles, destructibility, multiple modes including a full single-player campaign. Mechanically, it performs far better than expected, but the chaos begins with cheaters. The anti-cheat isn't fully effective. The skins are starting to lean goofy, and serious players hate that shift toward Fortnite-style disruption. However, the campaign alone and the core gunplay system give this game genuine tactical weight. If the devs fix the cheating epidemic, this could spike in popularity instantly. To Exile, a League of Legends universe tag fighter built with raw esports competitive integrity, led by the founders of EVO. The mechanics are fast, precise, and unapologetically skill-based. If you don't commit, you get deleted. Button mashers will be destroyed instantly. The visual feedback is stunning, optimization is solid, but the flaws are loud. Sound design is weak, visual effects can overload your vision mid-fight, and the monetization is instantly aggressive. Still, if you want a true fighting game, not an entry-level flashy casual brawler, this is the most serious one on PS5's free lineup right now. Once Human, a massive open-world survival RPG with a clean, honest, no pay-to-win promise. And it actually delivers. 70 to 80 hours of fully free core content already exist, with unique mutation systems, joint PvE and PvP progression, freakish monster designs, and a huge lore ecosystem. The controversy comes only from aesthetics. Players argue the cosmetics and monetization style lean too modern/festival style for such a dark world. But your power is never behind a paywall, and that gives it instant respect. For those who want full survival freedom without economic traps, you commit here. Ananta, a wild anime open-world urban RPG that fuses GTA traversal, Spider-Man movement, and Yakuza-like chaos. You can literally web swing like Spider-Man, hijack cars GTA style, and dive straight into psychosocial ability combat like a Japanese supernatural crime drama. It's controversial for looking blatantly like a Sony clone factory, but the execution and responsiveness are so polished that hype is skyrocketing. If it launches with stable servers and fair monetization, Ananta could be one of the biggest free RPGs on PS5 in 2026. Never to Everness, the true next-gen open-world competitor. A supernatural urban RPG that has deeper simulation mechanics than any free title on this list. You're not just roaming a city. You're tuning engines, managing business properties, bending gravity, swapping between Esper identities with supernatural influence, and reshaping the rules of physics mid-combat. Unlike Ananta, this isn't imitating, it's creating. People are already calling it the real next wave of immersive free-to-play RPG design. No confirmed launch date yet, but all industry signals point to first quarter 2026. If it delivers, it changes expectations. That does it for the strongest free-to-play PS5 games worth your time right now and in 2025. No filler, just real titles with ambition, depth, and zero mobile clone energy.